Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you a mango recipe, an unripe mango recipe. And mango is a summer season, so you get mangoes very easily out there in the market. So here I have taken 2 unripe mangoes and will be showing you how to make the jam out of it. So please stay tuned to my channel for the complete recipe, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and also press the bell icon for notification of my subsequent uploads. So let's dive into how to make. So here I have taken 2 big size of unripe mangoes. We'll be just peeling it off and cutting it into small pieces, and we'll see what to do next. Now the very first thing is that I have peeled the mangoes and cut it into small pieces. I'll be putting it into the pressure cooker and giving like some 2 whistles to make it in a soft pulp, and boil it with like 1 cup of water. For this whole 2 mangoes I'll be using 1 cup of water and just boiling it. So let's begin to boil the mangoes now. Now that the mangoes have already put in the pressure cooker and 2 whistles are already done, I have just cooled them down in the normal temperature and then have put it into the strainer. So here it is the strainer in which I will be just extracting the only pulp of this unripe mango, so that no flesh of it, only I get the flesh of it, no other scales of it is remaining in the entire thing. So I have taken a container under this strainer and will be just straining the complete thing out of it. Now you see the pulp is being already extracted. It's strained out of the strainer to remove the scales which generally remains. And now I have transferred it into a kadai. What I'll be doing is that I'll be adding sugar into it. You can add powdered sugar or normal sugar also. I am adding here normal sugar only. So now I'll add for 2 mangoes which I had shown you, I will be adding like around 1 cup of sugar, and that sugar quantity of the sugar is completely according to the level of sweetness that you want. And also a pair of cardamom also I am adding here. Sorry, it's not cardamom, it's cinnamon, and also pinch of salt just to balance the taste of it. So here, now that I have added all this, I will be now adding the sugar and will be stirring it for around 15 minutes. So then again, the 15 minutes also is depending upon the quantity and the consistency of the whole thing that you want. Now in this thing, if you want, you can also add some food color according to your choice. But here I will be not adding any food color as well, because it's like a home preparation, so we will not be adding the food color also. So let's begin to see how to do the rest of it. Now here goes my 1 cup of sugar. Now that everything is added, I am just stirring it nicely so that everything gets mixed, and we'll keep on stirring it for around 15 minutes. You can also add the mango pulp water which was remaining in the pressure cooker, or you can skip that also. I am here adding a little bit of mango pulp water. In the high flame you have to keep on stirring it. Here goes the mango pulp water also. The flame is high. Now I have stirred it for around 10 minutes now. So what I'll be doing is that just to check for the consistency, I'll be putting it into a plate and checking whether the water is coming out of the whole thing or not. If the water comes out, then you have to understand that you have to again keep on stirring it for some time to gain the actual right consistency. So this is a checking process of the consistency as well. You can make it even thicker or even lighter also, depending upon the taste you want. But this is a checking process which you can do to just test it. And in the meanwhile, I have also added a little more sugar to it, so that I had added 1.5 cup of sugar now. So that sugar level is also according to your taste. You can add less or more depending upon how you want it. The checking process, as I mentioned already, is that once you have poured it into a plate, you have to just check it by tilting it whether it is very runny or that like watery kind of consistency once it has cooled down. If not, then the right consistency has already been achieved. Now you see that it has cooled. Once it has cooled down, it is not runny. So now the consistency has been achieved. So now you have to just transfer into a glass container, and surprisingly and coincidentally, I'm transferring it into a container which had jam, Kisan jam. So here goes my homemade mango jam in it. And the container, you have to remember that the container should be clean and dried also before pouring it. And once you have poured it also, when you have to keep it into the refrigerator, and when you are taking it to eat it or consume it, you have to take it with a spoon which is completely dry, otherwise it might get spoiled because we have not added any preservatives to it also. So yeah, that's all about the recipe today. So yeah, that's all about the mango jam recipe today, and hope you liked it. Do prepare it at home and let me know in the comment section below how it was, and if you have tried it, whether you like the taste of it or not, please do let me know. And if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please do subscribe and also press the bell icon for notification of my subsequent uploads. Bye bye, take care.